Welcome to our Freedom from Suffering Now blog. I'm Dr. Steve Grinstead. Today I want to talk about something that's been coming up for a number of my patients recently, and that's having problems sleeping. Many people living with chronic pain, some estimates is about 2/3 of people living with chronic pain, at one time or another will experience moderate to severe sleep disturbance. So what do you do about it? Well, unfortunately, a lot of people take the better living through chemistry method and go to their doctor and they want sleeping pills. Unfortunately, some of these sleeping pills, things like Ambien or Lunesta, were never meant for ongoing use, and people start developing secondary problems because of that. When I work with someone with chronic pain and they're experiencing sleep disturbances, one of the first things I want to do is help them develop a sleep hygiene plan using other things besides medication. If you're watching this on YouTube, please go to our Freedom from Suffering Now blog link below this video so you can learn more about some of the different things people can do when they're living with chronic pain and have sleep problems. The bottom line is it is something that can be made better. You know, some people may need other things besides medication. Some people will need a combination of medication and non-medication interventions. But developing a good sleep hygiene plan is always the first step. You know, I think it's really possible to help people. I know for me, when I have a pain flare-up and it wakes me up in the middle of the night, the first thing I want to do is stop the pain. Then once I can get that remedied somewhat, the next thing I want to do is get back to sleep. So I've developed a lot of things I do personally, and if you look at the blog for the remainder of the information, you'll see some of the different tips that I've used and have suggested many of the people I've helped over the years to use. The bottom line is sleep problems can be managed effectively with the right type of interventions. So I want to encourage people to educate. You know, there's a section in my book, Freedom from Suffering, A Journey of Hope, where I talk about this more in depth. There's a lot of things that can be done. Don't get into that helpless, hopeless state and mistakenly believing that it's always going to be this way, because it doesn't have to be. That's suffering when people get into that mindset. And you know, there's an old saying that pain is inevitable, but suffering's optional. Well, suffering with chronic pain, I believe, is definitely optional. And everyone has a right, and they also have a responsibility to do what it takes. Also, go to the homepage of our Freedom from Suffering Now site and watch our short slideshow and see how you can sign up for a free 15-minute consultation with me. I'd love to partner with you to help you achieve your freedom from suffering. Thank you for joining me, and please check back frequently.